What's the most ridiculous thing a soldier yelled during live training? Live fire exercise at the range. Full company conducting urban warfare drills with real ammunition. Sergeant First Class Fletcher was running our squad through building clearance scenarios when Private Klein completely lost his mind. We're moving through this mock village setup, concrete buildings with multiple rooms, simulating house-to-house combat. The sound of gunfire was deafening. M4, rifles cracking, machine guns rattling, explosive charges going off every few minutes. Klein was our newest guy, fresh out of basic training, barely 20 years old. Kid from some farm town in Nebraska who'd never heard anything louder than a tractor backfiring. But he was handling the stress pretty well until we hit the third building. Fletcher kicked in the door. We followed in tactical formation, clearing corners and checking for targets. Everything by the book. That's when we heard movement upstairs. Contact, second floor, Fletcher whispered into his radio. 4 personnel moving to investigate. We started climbing the stairs, weapons ready, adrenaline pumping through our veins. The sound of our boots on metal steps echoed through the building. My heart was pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. Halfway up, Klein spotted a target dummy positioned around the corner. Standard pop-up silhouette, black figure holding a weapon. He was supposed to engage with controlled fire. Instead, he completely panicked. "There's a scary man with a gun!" Klein screamed at the top of his lungs, his voice cracking like he was going through puberty again. Not enemy contact, or hostile spotted, or any proper military terminology. Just pure terror, expressed in the most childlike way possible. The entire building went silent. Every soldier within 50 meters heard him. Fletcher's jaw dropped. Even the range safety officer stopped what he was doing. But Klein wasn't finished. He kept yelling as he emptied his entire magazine into the target. "Go away, scary man! Stop being scary! I don't like you!" 30 rounds of live ammunition accompanied by what sounded like a 5-year-old having a meltdown at a haunted house. The target got absolutely destroyed, shredded beyond recognition. When the smoke cleared, Fletcher just stared at Klein for a full minute. "Soldier, did you just call enemy contact a scary man?" Klein's face turned bright red. "Sorry, Sergeant. I got nervous." The other squad started laughing from adjacent buildings. Word spread quickly through radio chatter. Within minutes, every soldier in the company knew about Klein's colorful contact report. "Bravo squad, be advised. Scary man neutralized," someone radioed sarcastically. "Area is now significantly less scary." Fletcher tried maintaining discipline, but I could see him fighting back a smile. "Klein, we're going to work on your combat terminology." For the rest of training, every target became a scary man. Range officers started using it as official terminology as a joke. "Engage scary man at 2 o'clock. Scary man down, move to next position." Klein earned the nickname Scary and wore it proudly. Guys would introduce him as the soldier who defeated the scary man epidemic. But here's the part that made it legendary. 6 months later, we deployed to Afghanistan. During our first real combat engagement, insurgents ambushed our convoy outside Kandahar. Serious firefight, RPGs, and machine gun fire from multiple positions. In the middle of the chaos, over the radio, clear as day, we heard Klein yell, "Scary men with guns, 3 o'clock, lots of scary men." His ridiculous terminology actually worked. In the noise and confusion, his simple description was easier to understand than complex military jargon. Everyone immediately knew exactly what he meant. Other soldiers started using it too. "Scary man behind the wall, scary man in the window." It became our squad's unofficial contact protocol. When we got back stateside, the training manual got quietly updated. News section on clear and simple communication under stress specifically referenced the importance of terminology that everyone could understand instantly. They didn't mention Klein by name, but every instructor knew where it came from. The range where we train now has a permanent plaque, home of the original scary man. New recruits always ask about it during their first live fire exercise. Klein made sergeant ahead of schedule, partly because his communication skills were considered exceptional. His evaluation specifically praised his ability to convey critical information clearly under extreme stress. He's now a drill instructor himself, teaching proper radio protocols. Still occasionally slips up and calls targets scary men during demonstrations. His students love it.